Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Raina here. I'm just chatting up a bit about the twin flame soulmate experience. So, to break it down, okay, I took a couple of tarot cards out because these cards stuck out to me most when I would watch readings. It's a lot, the twin flame soulmate experience is a lot. It ain't easy because it's a spiritual one. It's definitely dealing with healing your inner child, healing traumas, healing your insecurities. Is a reflection of your shadow that you don't want to see. Is a reflection of the things you don't like about yourself, the judgments that were brought onto you by others and yourselves, and about freeing yourself from this, these insecurities, these things that don't really exist. It's just all in your goddamn mind, because it goes into your ego. And this is how you become programmed, This is how you become conditioned through, through these traumas, through your experience, on this plane, in this reality, in this realm. But anyway, the twin flame to me is the relationship between the mother and child. So it's the feminine aspect, it's the creative aspect, it's the intuitive aspect, it's the sexuality, it's the love, unconditional love, compassion, forgiveness, acceptance. It's the passive side. So to me, whatever relationship you have with your mom, the twin is going to bring those insecurities up. I know you may have a sexual attraction to your twin, or you may have a fear to your twin. I had both, with my twin. When I, as time went on, we were friends first, As time went on, I guess when shit was about to hit the fan, I looked at him for whatever odd reason, and I just saw his inner child. Like, I saw everything. I just saw things that I just never saw in another person. It's like I knew why he was the way he was. I knew, I just knew him. I had like this deja vu, this epiphany about him. For whatever reason, it also came to mind that he was going to help me. I always felt like he was going to help me, but he was going to hurt me. But the hurt part was him breaking my reality, because he had to break he had to break me down, break my mask down, break who I was down, because he is the physical aspect of who I didn't, who I don't want to see. He's the physical part. He's the shadow in the light. You know what I'm saying? He's what I never wanted to see. He's what I never wanted to face. So that's where the fear comes in. So anyway, the relationship I had with my mom wasn't really a good one. My mom, there was codependency issues, insecurities that were created from my mom because how she raised me, how she conditioned me. We came from a lack, we lacked, compared to everybody else in the family, we lacked. And, that had a lot to do with my insecurities. My mom was emotionally unavailable. She had depression. She never was the caring and nurturing type of mother. She was more like do it your damn self type of mother. I really believe the aspects of our astrological chart has a lot to do with it. I'm Aquarius. My mom's is a Taurus. So, my Lilith is Taurus, my North Node is Taurus, and my 7th house is Taurus. I really believe that one of these three aspects definitely will pinpoint to your twin. The North Node, the 7th house, or your Lilith. One of those. But anyway, yeah, my twin flame is a Taurus, and his birthday is very, very close to my mom's. Anyway, yeah, my mom's she programming we lived in a neighborhood that is lacked, you know what I'm saying? In the family, we lacked, you know what I mean? I was at the bottom, I was the black sheep. I was the one who didn't fit in. I was the one who was the oddball that always never felt like she fitted in. That was me. Anyway, yeah, because to me, because you don't have that secure attachment to your mom, you know, this is where the insecurities come. Your mom didn't give love to you. She could have rejected you, abandoned you. She didn't show you love. She didn't hug you. She didn't show you anything emotional. There was no intimacy. There was no vulnerability. You didn't get in tune with your feminine side, basically, with your mom. It was straight masculine energy. Because like my mom provided a roof over my head, clothes on my back, food in my stomach. That's it. But she didn't teach me how to be a lady. She didn't teach me that. She lacked that herself due to my grandmother. Because my grandmother was cold too. See, this is all conditioning. So basically the twin flame is here, and they're going to break down that conditioning. Because what they're going to do is help you to get out of a cycle of behavior patterns that no longer going to work for you. That's what the twin flame here is going to help you with. They're going to help you become secure within yourself. They're going to help you to become an adult, basically. They're going to help you to take accountability for your actions. They're going to help you to, start respecting yourself, start seeing your worth. Because they're going to be the total opposite. They may appear to be a narcissist. A lot of people complain about their twin being a narcissist. But in reality, they are your mirror. They are reflecting back to you who you are. And a narcissist and an empath, or a person who sacrifices, are one of the same. It's just one is more... They have too much. They have excessive way of doing things, and the empath or the sacrificer lacks. So when you meet in the middle, when the feminine and masculine energy become balanced, that's where there's balance. That's where you could say one is assertive. See, the narcissist may come off aggressive, and sacrifice and empath may come off passive. You understand what I'm saying? But it's the same thing. It's just different extremities. It's the same thing. It's just different degrees. It's duality, basically. That's like hot and cold. It's both temperature, but it's just different extremities. You know what I'm saying? This is why you need your twin, so they can reflect back to you your insecurities, your fears, your guilt. So anyway, they may be your catalyst to your heart chakra, where all your pain, your traumas, your fears, your guilt, your shame, envy, bitterness, it's like they extract it from you. I know that's what happened with me. When my twin hugged me, it's like he took all my pain away. Before I went to him, I would have dreams, synchronicities. His name would appear everywhere. He would appear in my dreams. And my mother would tell me to go to him in my dreams. And I was very resistant. I started having suicidal thoughts. I said, no, I know that's not me. I wanted that hug so bad. But it was really me wanting to connect back to my mother. And this is where the Empress comes in. And this is the Mother Goddess, okay? This is a spiritual, divine connection that only one can have with the mother. And this is with the Mother Goddess. This is with the divine, okay? So that's what happens. It's like you meet your beloved. Your twin is your beloved. It's the one who connects you back to home. It's like you feel at home. You feel safe. You feel secure. You feel loved. You feel protected. Like, I don't know. Like, because when my twin hugged me, he extracted all of my pain. In one hug, I just felt like I was in heaven, yo. But that's the easy part, okay? Well, it wasn't easy to do that. Hell no. But you think, oh, you're going to live in a happy ever after moment after that. Hell no. This is where it gets hard, because your childhood, your inner child wounds is going to come up. Okay, and instead of you exerting this unconditional love on your twin, you have to really exert this unconditional love on yourself so you can heal your inner child wounds. While you're dealing with your twin, they're going to be like the narcissist. They're not going to care about you. They're not going to respect you. They're going to be probably a little forceful. But this is helping you to change those behavior patterns that you had with your mother that was created by your mother. These insecurities is now where you have to like flip it. You know what I'm saying? Where you have to begin to love and appreciate yourself, respect yourself, start to speak up for yourself, stand up for yourself. If this is what you wasn't doing, you also, you were judging your twin, right? Now, because they're showing the same behavior patterns that you showed with your parent, you can't judge them because you were doing the same thing with your mother, what they were doing with you. So they're reflecting back to you how you behaved as a child. This is how I saw it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like because you have this unconditional love for them, it's like you see the bad as good. So basically you see the good, bad, and ugly. And it's like you begin to accept them for who they are. Now, a lot of people try to change a twin. This is not what this is for. This is for you just to accept them, okay? Accept them for who they are. Why? Because you're supposed to now accept yourself. Because the insecurities is what's holding you up, okay? This is the block. Because once you can accept you for who you are, you begin to become and embrace who you are. This is the side that you was running from. This is the side you didn't like. This is the side that was judged. Okay? Now you begin to embrace it. I know when I got into this journey with my twin, because you're vibrating from a higher state, you see the beauty in everybody's flaws. It's not just yours or your twin. You see the beauty in homeless people and ghetto-ass people. Like, these stereotypes that's thrown around. Sorry to say, we all are stereotyped in some shape or form. You begin to see the beauty in these people, places, and things. I'm sorry, I know I did. I see a little bit in everybody, and that's who you see in everybody. The divine, God, whoever, the creator. You see a little bit of that in everybody. This is where the judgment stops. You cannot judge without judging yourself. This is what the twin helped me with. Okay. So, it's so much to this twin flame journey because the twin is the feminine aspect, and he was the catalyst to the masculine part with my soulmate, which that's how I was able to really break down my condition and break down these behavior patterns that didn't work. This is how I began to know my worth, respect myself, and not deal with this type of man, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to deal with a buster no more because I know my worth, because the twin flame is helping you to tap into that feminine energy, okay? It really goes way deeper. It's so much to say, but that to me is in a nutshell. It's helping you tap into that feminine energy, that intimacy, that vulnerability, and that's where your insecurities come in place by your mother, how you were conditioned, or your traumas, all those times when your moms didn't give you the love and nurturing that you wanted. But with the twin, they are the catalyst to your heart chakra, and it's just like it wipes away all the blocks that was hindering you from being who you really are. Because at this moment, when your heart chakra is activated, this is the time to heal your inner child wounds, so you can take care of those blocks and become who you really are by accepting your shadow. There is going to be a point in time where the journey does stop. I don't know if mine's ended, but it does stop. I just want to throw this out there. I watched a lot of Bobby Hemmett videos. He talk about the heart chakra. Brother Panic talks about the heart chakra. He talks about the shadow a lot. Those people helped me a lot. I did yoga. I did meditation. Dr. Aleem El-Bey, he helped me a lot with the meditation, with the heart chakra. I did a lot of reading. Bobby Hemmett throws out a lot of books on this shit. So does Brother Panic. You have to do a lot of reading. You have to do your own work. You can't just rely on your twin flame. This is bigger than what you think, okay? It's not just about being in love and being in relationships. Love will blind you. Love will fool you. It's going to lead you astray, okay? That's what happens with this twin flame thing. It's going to lead you astray. It's going to lead you into the devil's energy where, you know, there's codependency issues you never going to know, didn't know you had, where it's going to make you consciously aware. I'm at a point where I'm stopping with my twin because I'm not going to even go that route with him. You know, I know if I go that route, it's only going to get worse. You know, he's going to bring me to something that I'm going to regret. Because at the end of the journey, my heart, I felt incomplete. And that's how I feel it's supposed to happen, because you're supposed to have a secure attachment now where you can leave your twin knowing that you can't be with them. Because at the end of the day, you're awake, you're conscious, and they're not. Okay, so if you're vibrating high, how can you vibrate low too? You know, not saying like, because at this point you should have your unconscious, your subconscious mind. You should be basically conscious of your subconscious mind, where you have control over it and not let it have control over you. So that's how my journey end with my twin flame. I do not know if me and him still got shit to go through. You know, my door's always open to him because I'm aware of him. You know what I mean? I get it. You know, I'm not scared of him. I deal with him, and, you know, I'm not running anymore. You know. But anyway, this is just my little 2 cents on it. I would love to hear from y'all. How is your twin flame journey going? You know, where you at in your twin flame journey? Did you experience something different? I would love to hear. All right, so hopefully this is helpful for some of y'all. All right, later, y'all.